Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So I hope everybody is doing well. So today I have I think it's a small unboxing for you, for those who like those type of videos. It's from Lion Brand. I bought it from lionbrand.com, from their website. It took a while to get here, actually. I ordered it a while ago. I don't quite remember what all was in it because of COVID-19. You know, they had slower shipping. But first off, I do want to mention I do not have a tutorial for this hat. This hat is actually a knitted hat, and unfortunately I do not know how to knit. This was sent to me by one of my YouTube friends here who watch me. I really love the look of knit, but I never could grasp it, so she sent me a knitted hat. So it's not even crochet, so no tutorial for that. I just wanted to mention that. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I got hundreds of crochet tutorials and lots of yarn talk and yarn reviews if you like that type of thing. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, hit me up on Instagram and Facebook also. Links to that stuff below. So you guys want to see what's in this box? I want to see what's in the box. I'm interested because it took a while and I can't remember. I remember some of it. It's not all of it. I don't even remember. I don't think it was a lot, but you know, it's not a huge box. So oh, I do remember getting these. Again, I had purchased these once already, and I got them again. So, first off, I got the Sesame Street characters again, the One Hat Wonder. Now, if this is the first time that you guys have seen these are so stinking adorable. It's the One Hat Wonder by Lion Brand. I opened it on another unboxing, and I made a blanket out of it. I'll put a link to that up on the screen down in the description box of the tutorial of the blanket of this. These are super cute. So it says it's called One Hat Wonder. You know, this is for the hat. I did make a hat out of it too for my daughter. I didn't do a tutorial on it, but so it does make a hat. They run $6.99, and I had to get them again. I made the blanket. Of course, it says One Hat Wonder, but I had to make something different than a hat. So I made the blanket. I had Big Bird Oscar and they have 4 on their site. Elmo and Cookie Monster. I have planned for these also, all 4 of them together. I won't tell you what it is. It's going to be a tutorial though when it's finished, but it's not going to be a hat. So I thought out of the side of the box again. I'm going to make something with all 4 of these guys again. So that's what I got. $6.99 is what they run. It's a medium 4, 100% polyester, 95 yards, which is enough to make a hat, but it's going to be enough to make what I want to make with them too. Stoked about those. Those things are so cute. So, some of this stuff I've had before. Oh, I got something here because I got a project I got coming up that I've never done before, and I'm going to experience it with you guys. But, first off, okay, I've never had this yarn before. Never. It's from the Lion Brand collection, Merino Yak Alpaca. 70% merino wool, 15% alpaca, 15% yak. It feels like the feel of a kind of like a superwash wool, maybe is what it kind of feels like. It's not itchy at all. You know, it's scarfable. I definitely would wear a scarf out of it. It's nice. I really like wool though. So I do buy it a lot. So it's 126 yards. 115 meters, 1.75 ounces. It's made in Italy, hand wash, of course, and lay flat to dry. Medium weight number 4. I would agree. That's a very pretty red color that I got here. That's nice. So 126 yards. I don't think that it's not, it didn't give me a price. Oh no, no price. I gotta look it up just a second. Okay, so Linebrand, I don't know if you guys have been on linebrand.com in a while. They got a new website. Took me a minute to navigate that thing. It looks nice though. I mean, I like it, but it's different. You know, you got to get used to those new things. So the Merino yak alpaca blend. Now that's a nice, I don't know about the yak really. It's the first time I've ever had yak yarn. But the Merino alpaca, you know, and I'm assuming the yak would probably be, you know, it's a nice blend of yarns. Nice blend of fibers for a yarn. And it does run $8.99 a skein or a ball. It's pretty high priced. Good. Looks like they have quite a few pretty colors, all solids. Definitely get this one. It's on sale. That would be my recommendation. But it is very, very pretty, and it'd be something you'd want to use for a special occasion. I got enough to make a scarf out of it, or a cowl out of it for winter or for fall, because I really like to crochet in the fall. That red's gorgeous though. So that is the Merino yak alpaca. Nice. It's squishy. The feel of it is kind of microfibery. Like I said, not itchy at all. Not itchy. I like that one. Okay, that's a nice yarn. Okay, now you've probably seen this before. I actually have a cowl that I made out of this. I will put that in the description box. Also, this is the Winter Nights by Linebrand. It's a very pretty yarn, and if you look at it, it has sequins in it. Now I love sparkle yarn. I love sequins yarn. It's some of my favorite yarns are those with sequins and sparkles. So this is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 186 yards, 65 acrylic, 35 polyester. Oh, let's see, medium weight number 4, and I would agree with that. This one is called Beautiful, made in China. Now, it says a ball will make a hat, a ball will make a bag, 2 balls will make a scarf. I made a cowl out of one. I think it was one. I can't remember. Yeah, it was one. It was definitely one. But anyways, I like it a lot. Like I said, I made a cowl out of it, so it's not itchy at all. It's nice. There is one thing though, you see the fur on that and the sequins. It's when you make a mistake, it's hard to undo it, so you have to be kind of careful mistake wise. But other than that, the sequence is rather subtle, but it's still visible, especially when it hits the light. And they're not scratchy at all or anything like that. So that's that. Yeah, look for the tutorial for what I made. It made mine in pink. So I got the Winter Nights run $5.99, I believe, on their website. Sorry, I had to double check. I didn't want to give you wrong info if I keep from it. Yes, $5.99 a cake. Very pretty, and I think it's worth that. It's a very pretty yarn. You know, it's gorgeous. So I don't think that's a bad deal. I'd pay $5.99 for it. I did pay $5.99 for it. I would have rather paid for it on sale, but still, it's still a good price. They also have it. They had it in this pretty green that I got it in. Ain't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? That's a beautiful green. You see the sparkles in it or the sequins in it? Not at all scratchy. And this color is called Empowerment. It's a neat name. All right. And let's see, then I got some low tide, which I have had before. I really like it. I've made a hat out of this, which I will put the link to that below, and I also done a yarn review on it. It's a nice yarn. I bought this pink for something for Evelyn. I like it. It's chain spun. If you like chain spun yarns. This pink's really pretty. I never had this pink before. So it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 306 yards for a medium weight number 4. And it's a medium weight number 4 for sure. 81 acrylic, 19 polyester, machine washable and dryable. So I like the low tide. Whenever the color I have here is called Cove, and it's made in I always have a trouble, made in China. So I like the low tide. When I did a review, I gave it a nice high rating, I believe, if I can remember right. I had no problem when I crocheted with it. It gave me no troubles. It made a beautiful hat. Oh, I have it put away because I made it for Hat Not Hate, but no Hat Not Hate campaign. But I like I said, I'll put a link to the tutorial below. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. I drink a lot of caffeine. You know how that goes with me. I yak. I gotta look up the prices for some reason because I don't know why they're not on the sheet. So low tide runs $6.99. Price wise, it's I don't know. Yarns just, there's 306 yards, and all the colors are very pretty. I guess they kind of, I don't know. I've never seen the ocean, but I would say they would be what, you know, the colors of what it would look like, maybe at the ocean scene or something. I don't know. But they're all very pretty. All solid. Very nice yarn. So that's the low tide. I got these because I want to make Evelyn a dress out of it, and I usually let her pick the colors. Like whenever I decide on a dress pattern, I always ask her what color, let her pick, and she picked this one. Of course, she always picks pink. I don't know why she always picks pink, but that's my daughter. That's what she does. So this is a Lion Brand Tribou. Now I have had this before, but I did give it away. I didn't give away. But it is a beautiful yarn. I have a yarn review on this, and I did rate this very high. It's bamboo yarn. I like bamboo a lot. So it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 241 yards, and it's considered a lightweight 3. 100% round from bamboo. Machine wash, lay flat to dry. The color I have is called Sea Foam. That's a very appropriate name. It's a very pretty color. Now the Tribou is a very nice yarn. It's very much, it's like all other 100% bamboos that I've seen before. 100% bamboo has a very remarkable shine on it, as you can probably see it there. It's very beautiful. It's very lightweight, nice for shawls, nice for lightweight garments, for anything for the summer. In springtime, Tribou or bamboo would work, or even a bamboo blend. Now it is classified as a lightweight 3, which I would agree. It's a thicker 3, but it's still a 3. There is one problem that I do not like with bamboo, and it happens with all bamboo that I've ever used. It does split. It is a splitting type of yarn, but I can get past that because it's a gorgeous yarn. I used to buy bamboo, 100% bamboo from Hobium Yarns, which I still do occasionally, but Lion Brand put this out not too long ago, and it's very nice. So the Tribou, $5.99, and that is for 241 yards. It's not a bad price if I was to compare it to like Hobium's and bamboo. Theirs might seem a little cheaper, but it does have, theirs has less yardage in it. So always look for a sale still. Always look for a sale. They got a lot of pretty colors in this too. It's so soft and silky. Great summer projects. Not sure what I'm gonna make with it yet, but it's still very beautiful. I forgot what I was gonna make when I bought that. I'm almost done here. So, and then I got, this is I've had this one time. One time I used this and I made a hat out of it. It was very nice. Now this is Lion Brand Retweet, a recycled tweed. It says made an eco-friendly process using nearly zero water, no dyes or chemicals, and close to zero CO2 emissions. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 202 yards. Machine washable and dryable. 40% wool, 40% polyester, and 20% acrylic, made in Turkey, and classified as a medium weight number 4. And it is a medium weight number 4. And like I said, I've made a hat out of this before, and I had no problem using it. It feels like a wool polyester blend. It's not itchy or anything. Now I got this with intentions on making my son, who is 7, a sweater out of this yarn. Now you see the tweed colors in it. Ain't that pretty? This one's called Sleet. So it's like a grayish white with different colored flecks of yarn in it. It's beautiful. I really, really like it. And it's eco-friendly. So, I mean, that's always nice. I think the Retweet, if I can remember right, is $6.99. But I don't want to tell you wrong. So, I will... Yes, it is $6.99. Yes, $6.99 a scheme. It's alright, I guess. What was that yardage on it? 202 yards. You don't get a lot of yardage, but it is a pretty yarn. And you do, I mean, get the satisfaction of, you know, it being eco-friendly and stuff. I always shoot for a sale. I always say that, don't I? Always shoot for a sale. Always shoot for a sale. Maybe I had intentions on making my husband a sweater. I don't know. I'm going to make one of my boys in my family, there are, count my husband, 4 of them, a sweater with that. That was my intentions. Okay, I got one more thing here. Now, this is what I was really excited to get, because I am going to do something that I've never done before. This is a Lion Brand collection, 100% pure wool. It is 180 yards. Product of the USA. Nice. Hand washed, lay flat, medium weight number 4. The Lion Brand Collection Pure Wool is a canvas for all your creative impulses. This is undyed, 100% wool yarn is ideal for hand dyeing. You heard me right. Hand dye. Hand dye. That's what I'm going to do. And can also be used for felting projects. So, it's nice because I love wool. I love the smell of wool. I don't really want to smell it because of, I can smell it. Oh gosh, 100% wool smells so good to me. Anyways, I got, these are $5.99 a hank on Lion Brand. So I got 6 hanks. I had never dyed yarn before in my life, not one time. A lot of people ask me about it. So I thought, you know what, I was looking on Lion Brand and I saw them on like close to the last page. I'm like, that's neat, you know. It would be neat to just make something out of it like this. Actually, it's really pretty color. But I thought, I'm going to look into hand dyeing my own hanks of yarn, because people have asked me before if I've done it. I have not, ever, not one time. But I'm going to do it on video, my first time with you guys. So, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Thank you for sticking with me if you're still here. Because once I tend to blab, I become annoying, and I know that. So I apologize for my annoyance. But I have a question for you. Of those of you who have hand-dyed your own wool yarn before, give me some pointers in the comments. Pointers of anything, because I know nothing. I only just seen that this said, great for hand-dyeing, and I'm like, I'm getting it so I can try it out, because so many people have beautiful hand-dyed yarns, and it's just something I've always wanted to try, and I've never done it. So I know nothing other than I have this, 6 of them. You tell me what I need to do. I mean, I'll read up on it in the course, but if you have any special pointers, like, you know, any specific tricks of the trade that maybe I won't find in reading about it, you know, you can leave me some hints down in the comments that might make my video of me hand dyeing my first skeins of yarn not so horrible. I really appreciate any of those that you have. I will read them, and they will all be helpful to me, I'm certain. So this yarn smells so good. I love the smell of wool. I love it. I could smell this wool all night long. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Now I'm super stoked to hand dye this yarn. Remember, any tricks of the trade, let me know in the comment section, because this will be my first time doing it. I have to get the supplies to do it, and then I'm going to make a video of it. And I just don't want to make like a huge fool of myself. But I mean, I'm sure I'll make mistakes because it's my first time, but I don't want it to be like so awful that you guys are like horrified of what my creation turns out to be. You never know what it'll be. Anyways, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my video. Let me know what you think about me doing a video of dyeing some yarn. And any tricks that you have for me that'll help my first hand dyeing experience go a little bit easier. But yeah, like I said, I'll read up on it before I do it, but I can't wait to get it done. So that's it for this unboxing. I have a couple tutorials coming up, and I'm going to leave the links to all the stuff I made with some of the stuff that I've already had in the description box. And I'm also going to leave a playlist over there on the right hand side of the screen right now of all my tutorials. I have hundreds of them. Check them out. Maybe you'll find something there that you like and want to make. Maybe. You could always look and see. I have about everything you could think of. From socks all the way up to hat. So, and everything in between. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you all on my next video. Bye everybody.